Now we're going to do the final parts of Lab 1, and that is AutoFil, where we fill column A with numbers, and then we're going to do the header and the footer. So when we say column A, fill it with numbers, from cell A11 down to A27, we want to number this consecutively here. So I want to show you a couple of things. Remember how I said that Excel is relative? It looks for relations between one cell and another. So if I put a 1 in the cell and I put a 2 in the next cell, what do you think Excel would look for in the next cell? It would want to put a 3. So if you go highlight this range, pick up your handle here, your fill handle, and go down and look at what it does. Isn't that a lot easier than typing each of these numbers? Well, it's not bad if you've got just 1 through 10, but what happens if you're numbering 1 through 100, 1 through 1,000? It's really nice to be able to use the fill handles. This is the same thing that you can do if I type January. Whoops, but you have to make sure to spell it correctly in order for this to work. Okay. And if I go on down, fill it up, February, March, it assumes that you're going to do the months. Or if you do anything along this line, you can do this. So whether it be in rows, whether it be in columns, if I do 1, 2, and I select this range so that Excel knows the relationship, carry it across. So you can do it across in columns or down in rows. So now what we have to do is, do you think it would work if I have 1 here and I go all the way down? No. See, it's just going to copy the 1. There's no relationship to 1. So you have to put 2 here, type the 2 in, then highlight the range and grab your fill handle and drag it down. And we should end up with 17 numbers. There we go. There's our 17 numbers. Okay, now, so that using your fill handle, make sure that you use your fill handle. It makes it so much easier. Now the headers and footers are very different in Excel than they are in Word or any other program. Because what you have to go to Insert. You can't just click up on the top like we did before. And it's way over here on the right, but let me maximize this. If I go to Insert, Header and Footer. The other way you can open this, I'm going to close this. Okay, and I'm going to get back to the normal view. If I am on the normal view, see the views down here in the lower corner? Down here. The first one is your normal view. This is where you're seeing the spreadsheet. The next view is your page layout. This page layout is the way that it would look on a page. So your header and your footer shows. The footer and header does not show in normal view. So if I bring this back over here to where we can see our sample, and in the header we need here, and it's in 3 sections, left, center, and right. So in the center we want orders due December 8th and delivery date okay. Now the other thing that I need to watch for is, look here, they are in bold. So let's highlight all of this, and remember Control B makes them bold. So let's go down and look at the footer. So in the footer it says, right down here in the center portion, please make checks. Payable to school. Okay, and once again, this text should be highlighted and Control B for bold because it is bold. There. So okay, there. So let's see if that does everything. I'm going to reduce this in size to where we can see this. And you can look at your sample. Now it looks like we have about everything, doesn't it? We've got everything ready. The other thing that I wanted to show you is on your sample, this tax, where you have the tax over here, see how it's grayed out? Increase the size again here. The tax is grayed out. And all you have to do that is change the font. So I'm going to go here in the font color and make it light gray. I can make it however dark I want, and the word tax is right aligned. So the alignment, I'm going to right align it. So that is all for Lab 1, and hopefully you've been following along and doing this as we go, and you are ready to submit the lab. Okay?